Students, people with low dopamine activity in their brain are more prone to addiction. Now you must be wondering, what am I talking about, the neurotransmitters that are transmitted in your brain. Now, if I have to take a session of yours on how to stop you from using mobile phone, or if I want to really help you with the problem that you face, that is mobile phone addiction, then I have to speak to you about this. Students, low dopamine activity in your brain means you do not have much of a pleasure or reward feeling in your mind that is generated. Now, the people who have less pleasurable feelings excited in the brain, they are the one who get addicted. Now, who are the people who are found in the pubs, or who are found smoking, or who are found drinking with their friends, who are actually seeking pleasure over small things in their lives, which I would say a manic act. Either they want a pleasure at a very extreme level, or they want to seek work at a very extreme level. So a balanced lifestyle will actually help you in being not an addict to anything in life. Why I'm telling you this is, be it alcohol, be it cigarettes, be it your mobile phone, this is one of the major problems that any youth goes through. If you want to study, you have to quit mobile phones at this moment if you want to score well. So this is the only secret behind doing well and concentrating on your studies. Now, our brain seeks for one type of a food. You know what is that type of a food? The food is nothing but concentration. Food for your brain is concentration. Do you know? It is only concentration that can help you overcome your addiction. If you can concentrate and say to yourself that no, I will not be using my mobile phone and I am going to study and concentrate on the books which I am reading. I want to study the subject that I have opened today, only then you can work on it. This is the only secret. Now, how do I say that if you are addicted to anything, be it mobile phone or be it any other type of an addiction that you are having, how do we overcome that? Students, the problem that is actually existing in your life is nothing but the reward feeling that you don't get, that you don't seek. The appreciation that you want to get, you don't get. So these are actually taking you to a different level, which is stress or depression, which is more of a depressor. So most of the students, whoever will be watching this video, are prone to saying that I have mood swings. I am not in the mood to study. I am not being able to study. These are the very common and few lines that you actually utter or you come up with. So how do I concentrate? I can't concentrate on my studies. I have people around who are talking and I want to talk to them. You know what? Why do you have these cravings? Because you feel you are deprived of it. You think that you don't get it. You are seeking pleasures there. You don't have the happiness in you. You know why you don't have the happiness? Because you're depriving yourself from the main goal. You are running behind, you are targeting things which are the alternatives of happiness. You are not targeting the actual target of your happiness. Your happiness lies in your main goal. Your happiness lies in scoring good marks, not in the mobile phones. So if you are addicted, I know many of you are addicted, and if you really want to overcome, it is the only one way that you can overcome with is by giving your best, by feeding your mind with the food which it demands, and that is concentration. Concentrate and you see, not even mobile phones can hit you. Your goal in life is achieving good marks in your board at this present moment, at this moment. So if you want to score well, if you want to really do well, it's high time you feed your brain with the food that it demands, that's concentration. Now you must be thinking, it's so difficult to concentrate. It's not difficult to concentrate. Why do you all always think that something is difficult? Why do you always feel that it is not possible? because you want to feel it that way. Are you taking appropriate diet? The answer will be no. Are you taking appropriate sleep? The answer will be no. Are you spending appropriate time with your friends and peers? The answer will be no. So when you are not doing things in a balanced way, you're not seeking pleasures in a balanced manner, obviously when you're doing something in an extreme, there are certain things which are deprived. So there again, the neurotransmitters are seeking for those areas and they're lacking that, and they're going the actual balance that should be maintained in the body. So if the pleasure sensation is not achieved, means you will do something in an extreme. So you will be an addict. Now, who do you see are people into smoking, drugs, or alcoholics? Who are they? The people, those who are mostly people who are depressed. They say, I feel happy doing it, at least it takes me away from my sorrow. Don't you think they are running away? They are running away from the pain for seeking that pleasurable moment for a short duration. So are you actually wanting to do the same? Do you want to run away from your studies just by using mobile phone? Do you want to do that? What is going to happen? Do you know what is the resultant after that? The resultant will be only one. That is, you will be scoring low and will be a longer period of depressive episode that you will go through. And then you will be again looking for other alternative of pleasure, which will again become an addiction for you. So can we resolve it from the root itself? The root is seeking a permanent pleasure, and the pleasure that you are seeking will be attained by the goals that is set. If you study well, you will do well. You do well, you will get what kind of course you want to look for, or you will get the colleges of your choice, or you will be able to opt for the things that you have planned for. But at this juncture, if you are depriving yourself because of some addictions, students, you are going to suffer in the long run. So let's work on it. Let's feed our brain with the food of its, that is concentration. High time you concentrate on your studies. That is the only food your brain demands, nothing else. And concentrating is not very difficult. It's very simple. Sit down with a mindset saying to yourself, I want to study and I want to concentrate and I'm going to concentrate. Yes, initially few days you will face difficulties, like it'll take you to a different world. You will go, I will pass and I'll do this. I know this topic, so if it comes in my examination, I will be writing this. So you're going to a different world. No problem. Just say again, okay, when it comes, I'll do it. But for now, I have to move on to the next topic, which I have to cover again. So students, you have to control your mind and feed your mind with concentration. If you can control your mind, you can come back to the same point from where you started. Not a problem. You can again get back to the same concentration level. So the food that your brain is demanding is just concentration. Secondly, how to control or manage your dopamine level in your brain or as a neurotransmitter. How do you transmit higher level of dopamine is by seeking happiness over the thing that you are doing. Supposing if I am speaking to you and if I am not getting the pleasure of speaking to you, and if I am not allowing my mind to be happy, or if I am not feeling happy talking to you, can you make me happy? No. Even if you have a friend who is trying to make you happy and you don't want to feel happy, you can never be happy. So it is a self initiative that you take. It is a self motive that you have to set. That is, I will seek happiness over small things. So if I am studying this topic, I have to seek happiness there. I have to seek pleasure there. If I have to study, I have to seek pleasure there. So if you are going to take it in a different way, for example, you take it that studying is so boring, studying is so depressing. The time you take that, Students, we have formed a Facebook group, and in that we are actually coming up with tips and helpful guidelines for the board exam students for 12th as well as 10th. For the detailing of the group and for joining the group for free, you can click the link given in the description below. Thank you so much.